Hey there, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining me for a craft night with friends. My name is Alyssa from Penguin and Fish, where we make cute embroidery kits for beginners. And I'm here every weeknight, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's a time that we can relax and craft together. So tonight I'm working on the Viper. This is our letter V in the ABC Stitch Along. We're already on V. And I think we'll finish the actual viper or snake tonight, and we'll have to figure out what we want to do for the letters. So that is the plan. All right, let's get stitching here. Okay, hello everyone. Let's come on in here. All right, so where we left off last night is we started our satin stitches for the little triangles in the back, and we got the other day we did his shiny teeth and tongue. They are so sparkly. I love them. And we also kind of picked out our colors here. So I'm just gonna go continue like down the row here and get stitching. I think that's the plan for tonight. So let's just do that. And I'm kind of using up everything that's on these bobbins, basically emptying the bobbins. So let's do that. And we'll get my 3 strands. Hope everyone's having a nice day. I spent the day working on new embroidery pattern designs, embroidery kit designs. So that's what I'm working on. We have a fun idea for next year, so that'll be coming up in no time. All right, let's get the floss scent. Oh, let's put these together first too. Ooh, and it is another flash sale day. We're having flash sales this week. And today is 40% off of our small embroidery kits. So that's pretty hefty. We definitely don't do that all the time. But yeah, so 40% off small, that's the 4-inch size embroidery kits today. So be sure to check that out. That ends at midnight, or like 11:59 or whatever. You probably have to be checked out by then too, I'm guessing. I'm not positive on that. It works if you have it in the cart. But anyway, so that is the big flash sale for the day. All right, let's get this little triangle. Oh, got a little fuzzle on the back. So another day of satin stitching here. This is a slightly different color than the previous triangle. This one is the tiger lily color, and the previous one was the goldenrod color. I'm just weaving to my end to get started here. Okay. And I'm gonna do it how I was doing yesterday. I'm gonna start at that point. A little off there, but good enough. And I'm gonna go up to, I'm gonna kind of like divide my triangle, and then my needle's gonna go like underneath my backstitched line that we already have. And then I'm gonna stitch one side and then the other. And you'll notice I'm going just on the outside of this printed line, and that way my stitches will cover up that line once I'm done stitching it. So I won't have any like dark halo of the line there yet. At least that's the plan. All right. Ooh, you guys, it might be another 6:30 a.m. situation tomorrow again, where we're getting the replacement refrigerator for this one that's like super duper loud. And it's actually quiet right now. I wish we could have just kept this one and it could have stayed as quiet as it is now, because it's perfect. But I don't know. We'll see how the new one is. Not all that excited to shimmy shame that all over the place again. Last time, on last Saturday, they brought this one, and It came at 6:30 a.m. to deliver it on a Saturday without us knowing that they were going to do that. So that was exciting. All right. There, that little guy is done. Let's weave in the end and move on to the next one. I am using like tons of floss here. Like obviously I didn't need this much, but I am just kind of taking it off of the spool or the little bobbins. That's kind of my plan with that. And then for the rest of the designs, the last 4 designs, I'll just take from my giant scrap pile for this project. So that's why I'm just taking so much floss for these itty bitty bits. Just to despool everything, basically. For no reason other than it's satisfying. All right, here's our next color. This is the Euro Peach color. Ooh, he's kind of funny on there. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. There, this piece is a little smaller. This will be easier to work with. One. I always have to count out loud for separating my strands. 1, 2, 3. Zoop. Get the floss sent out again. Ooh, if any of you are in the Seattle area this coming weekend, it is the Renegade Craft Show, and Sea to Snow, which is my brother and his girlfriend who make the floss scents and the candles. They are going to be a vendor at Renegade Craft Show. And they're going to have a few of our Relax and Craft scented embroidery boxes there as well. So you might be able to snag one in person and meet them. They are fabulous. So if you are headed over to Renegade this weekend, it's Sea to Snow is their company name. Sea to Snow Candle Co. Snow with just S-N-O. It stands for like the sea as in the, I mean, actually I don't know this for sure, but this is how I think of it. Sea as in like the body of water, and snow as in like snowflake snow. But it's also Seattle, which is where Katie's from, and sea to snow, and snow is Snoqualmie where they are now. They're in the like mountain skiing area. So it has two basically iterations, that name. So Sea to Snow. So you can think of it as Seattle and Snoqualmie, or you can think of it as sea as in like the ocean and snow as in snow. Anywho, they're awesome, and I recommend checking them out. All right, I like this color. This is still one of my favorite colors. This was our mascot color for a while when we worked on the I Love Home quilt, which you guys is still not done. I have to finish quilting it. I think I've bound it and everything. Like I pre-bound it because I just wanted it sort of done. But I gotta do some quilting. I straight-lined quilted it, but I want to do decorative quilting on it yet. It's sitting at my parents' house, ready to go. I just gotta think it through, I guess. But anyway, that had a lot of embroidery in it, and we did it one color embroidery, and it was all this pretty like pinky orange color, which is the Euro Peach color, and I just love it. Color's so just pretty. I think it's still my favorite. It's really pretty with this green right now, I think. Maybe we'll put that color for the last one here. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm liking all these kind of like warm orangey colors with the green. I think that's looking pretty. I'm just gonna keep going in order. Like we do, I do need 2 more colors in here, so I'm gonna reuse 2 colors, and I think one of them should definitely be this one, but I'm gonna not do that now. I'm gonna wait till I'm done with the, I'm just gonna go in order, wait till I'm done with the other ones, and then I'll decide what the repeat ones are gonna be. Let me know if any of you guys got some of our small kits today. So again, our small kits are 40% off today. It's the small kit flash sale, our 4-inch kits. There should be a link on our site to get directly there in the top nav. On penguinandfish.com. Oop. There we go. Now this is a little brighter orange. This is the California poppy color. Still have to wait till next week before we get the dishwasher and oven. Both those which are broken as well. We waited until we couldn't wait anymore, basically. All our appliances. Although we kept the old microwave, and it was funny because they said that that's usually what goes first, but nope, we're keeping that guy. That's true. I could do 2 strands and one or the other. I don't know. I think that might take away from like the teeth. I don't want to do like anything else special with these, really, I guess, because I want you to look at his face a little bit, and I think if we blend the colors, I don't know, we might be looking at that. Yeah, that fridge just started up again, making the noise. Oh, that's true. Linda says maybe for the next letter, which would be W, right? UVW, which is the whale. Linda says maybe for your next letter, you can get out the variegated floss to use somehow. That would be kind of fun. Just as like a totally another little random guy, just to use variegated thread. That would be fun. Getting all the flosses out and playing with them, that's nice. It's definitely been fun using the metallics. I'm happy we did a couple with metallic. All right, splitting this in half again. Ooh, this is bright. This is pretty with this green too. All these oranges are gonna be pretty with the green. So if anyone has any ideas for how we want to do the letters, let me know. I think we'll probably start those tomorrow. So I think tonight I think we'll just ooh, sorry. I think we'll just do these little triangles and maybe call it a little early tonight. I got a little bit more drawing to do this evening before going to bed, so I want to work on that a little bit more. But yeah, these V's will get done tomorrow. Oh, and then I won't be here Friday this week. I mentioned that yesterday, so we're gonna be visiting family on Friday this weekend. So I'll be driving, so won't be here. All the holidays, shimmy shammying our schedule around a bit. But yeah, but I'll be here tomorrow yet. All right, there we go. Actually, now that I think of it, John's dad is popping into town tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow might be a little tentative too. Oh man, you guys, I'll have to let you guys know. But my intention is to still be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's a really big day. We got the, I mean, you know, for us, I guess it's not like really anything's going on, but like we got the new fridge coming, theoretically, maybe at 6:30 in the morning, and we're gonna be working on orders and stuff tomorrow. And oh, there's only four strands on here. Dang. All right, I'm just gonna take the one out. Yeah, we're down to 3 here. And then John's dad and uncle will come a little bit later in the day, and gonna hang out with them the whole day. Ooh, I wonder how close. Yeah, this is a little more orangey than the tongue color. It's a little more pinky. Ooh, and then Friday, I'm gonna go to the chiropractor, and I haven't gone to the chiropractor in ages, but remember how I said like I just hurt my hip kind of in a weird way? I don't know. I sat up when I wasn't feeling well and got like a knot on one side of my hip. So I was like sleeping, kind of sitting up, that was stupid. That's where I went wrong. So I got like all like my one side of the hip all like cramped up, and I've had a knot there forever. And I kind of massaged it out with a ball, and then the other side started hurting, and I massaged that with the ball, and I think I did too much deep tissue on that side, and it's been hurting ever since on that side. Like if I'm more than 90 degrees at like the hips, or if I lift my leg up a little bit and it's too much weight, it's just so stupid, then it really is like a little mini dagger in my hip there. So I think it's maybe getting a little bit better, but I think that's only because I haven't been aggravating it. Or like actively trying not to aggravate it. But we'll see. We'll see what the chiropractor can do too. Haven't been there forever. Ooh, thanks, Tara. Tara says, love the nails and art. I appreciate it. We are working on a whole alphabet of embroideries here. So a little animal for each letter of the alphabet, and we are sewing it into a quilt. And we're already in that process, although we're not falling behind, but like we haven't worked on the quilt part of it for a little while, mostly because I've been in and out with all the holidays. I've pretty much since like Halloween, I've been like not as consistent every day here. And that'll go through the new year, I'm sure. But then we'll be chill again. But yeah, and then we'll still be working on this. So letter V, so WX will be next month, will be January, and then YZ will be February, and then we're gonna like work on getting the actual quilt done, like getting all these pieces quilted. We're quilting it as we go, so all these individual letters are getting quilted and then assembled, which has been a little bit of a process, but it also means that we actually have parts of this quilt done already, which is kind of cool. So that's going to be a whole big deal. But once we can focus on that, and we'll be done with the embroidery, we'll cruise through it, I think. We'll see. All right. Well, this has a little bit more on, but I'm going to take it all off too. So this will be using a larger piece. But again, I'm just kind of emptying these bobbins. This bobbin I won't empty. There's a lot on that one yet, but these other guys. Oh, I actually have 3 more that I'll have to choose colors for. I'm kind of thinking just going like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. We'll see. Okay, 1. all tangled here. All right. Oh, and I did get a little knot in there. Got it. Okay, we'll put these strands back together and run it through our thread conditioner for funsies, and it smells yummy. It protects the thread though, like if you're going through the fabric just tons and tons of times, it kind of wears down the fibers in the thread. So the thread, our floss scent thread conditioner, protects that a little bit. And I like using it because it just smells real nice. And my brother and his girlfriend made it, so that's fun. Okay. And nope. All right, 4 more of these fellers and then we're done. Not done. We still have the letter V's. But yeah, again, if anyone has any ideas for the V's, let me know. I'm almost tempted to do another whipped back stitch like how we did the last, the unicorn, just because it's fun and I like the look of the whipped back stitch. We could do, maybe not a whipped back stitch, but we could do the back stitch where you weave in and out from both sides. That's kind of snake-like, right? We could try that. I kind of like that idea. We haven't done that before, that stitch. I'm not even sure what it's called. Actually, I think it might be a woven back stitch instead of a whipped back stitch. I like that idea. Let's do that. That'll be good. That'll be easy to do. Ooh, candy cane striped letters. So I think Amy, that's Amy's suggestion. I think that'll this will have like a similar effect to that. But yeah, we could do like similar to this. Like we could do the green back stitch and then like maybe like 2 of the oranges like weaving through like a little snake. I think that'll be fun. I'm guessing you just weave back and forth with one color all the way around, and then you take the next color and just weave in the opposite direction. I mean, I'm assuming that's how you do that stitch. That'll be fun. I've not done that before. I like this little brown thrown in here. This is the teddy bear color. Alright, getting there. A little less than parallel to my original stitch, but these are such small little spaces that if they get a little off, I don't care. Oh yeah, I'll have to like do something in the valleys, like all the points in the valleys. You're right. I'm gonna have to. Maybe I will Google that stitch and see what they recommend for those areas. Oh, I won't have 3. I'll have 2 more because that's right. I have the fawn color, so never mind. I was thinking I was having 3 left over, but I got a whole color here to do yet. Silly me. Oop. There we go. And he's cute. I like that little orangey, like little mini orangey rainbow or something we got going on here. All right, so I don't need a ton here. Let's just get like that amount. Hopefully that's enough. But yeah, I'm not gonna undo this whole spool, so that guy can stay whole yet. I think we only have a couple bobbins. I've been saying spool. Spools or bobbins. I only have a few left that have actual thread on them yet. But then I got my huge little poof of color, so that's what I'm thinking, like, we'll do the rest of the designs, the remaining 4 out of. But I do like the idea of maybe getting the variegated thread out and doing one with that. All right. Oh man, you guys, I think I'm gonna. There it is. I'm like, I think I'm gonna sneeze. All right, it's been on the verge of sneezing. It's gotten sneezy here again, and I'm like, oh man, did I just? Are we just like behind in vacuuming or what? I don't know, but Jenna was saying that she's started sneezing again too, so it's gotta be something's happening in the weather. Getting a bit sneezy again. Oh, Amy says one set of letters we should do like the turkey work stitch or the turkey stitch for them and then just trim it short. That would be fun. Let's see, what do we got? We got WX. Those are both fishes. Oh, well, it's a whale and then the X-ray fish. Y is the yak. That might be a good one to do it. And there's less surface area in the Y, I think, than a lot of letters, so maybe the Y. That would be kind of fun. I wonder if you could tell that it's a Y still. And then Z is the zebra, so maybe the yak. That seems like it fits. So you'll have to remind me when we get to that, because that'll be in February. that we do that one. Which is coming up. That's gonna be here, sooner than we think. That would be fun, though. Turkey work is that stitch that we use to make like all the floofy hair. So we did that for the whole lion's mane, and dang, that took a long time. But we did it for like the giraffe tail and the elephant tail. I like the idea of doing letters. That's going to be like a really kind of interesting look, I think. It'll look a little bit like punch needle, like a rug almost, like the pile, the pile on a rug, which I think is kind of a neat idea. But yeah, the yak, I think that we'll go with that one. That'll be fun. Fuzzy yak. It will probably fit better on that one than any other the ones, as far as like the concept of doing that. It's pretty, this little light colored fawn color. All right, we gotta choose these other 2 colors now. Let's weave in this end. And then we gotta do that. I do want to do that Europe peach color for one, just because I like it. And the Europe peach kind of blends in with this fawn color a little bit, maybe. So might be a good next color. It's looking cute though. I like it so far. Okay. Now I gotta use this poof of stuff. So let's bring out that Europe peach again. That's this color. This goldenrod is actually pretty close to the fawn, so maybe we do that next. Yeah, so goldenrod. Let's do that. So we'll do the goldenrod, and then we'll do the Euro peach, and it'll kind of look like we just kept going, I think. And then we'll end with Euro peach, which is a nice big one. I like that. Let's throw it through the scent. I know we put it through this already, but like, why not? It smells good. Come here, needle. Whoa! Almost flung it across the room. Okay. Oh, this will be a itty bitty one. Again, I have like way beyond the amount of floss that I need for this, but I'm just grabbing from the little pile now. One, two. Oh, Jill says I did a Santa head. I'm not quite sure what the 12 is. Santa head, and I did the fur on his hat in turkey stitch. Dang. Oh, but you used yarn instead of embroidery thread. Oh, I love that. After I cut it and brushed it with a dog brush, looks just like fur. Oh my gosh. I love that. Ooh, I want to do a quilt that I just do yarn turkey work on. Fun! Love that idea. I don't think I've done turkey work with yarn. That would fill a space a whole lot faster, that's for sure. I bet you it's really fuzzy and nice. Ooh, I love that. Okay, I want to do that now. I have so much like fabric squares like this. And this is our old style of fabric squares, and then we have the new style too, which is on that whiter fabric. I always pull out the ones that I don't think are good enough for our kits. So like sometimes that could be like one random like colorful thread going through, or some weird pulled thread, or some dirt or something. But anyway, I pull out all the bad ones. So I have so much like random fabric. And I've been just sewing all these like white and tan pieces of fabric together. And I just want to like turn those into quilts and like do stuff to them. So like, you know, so it's just this patchworky white quilts basically, that I'm kind of starting. And I would love like turkey work, like blobs on one of them all over. It would be like so fun. And yarn makes way more sense than embroidery floss, because that would cover a larger area. I like that. Then I could start using up my yarn too. Trying to use up all my things. But yeah, I love that idea. But yeah, so one of these days I'll have a bunch of quilts with like weird random stuff all over it that are all like white backgrounds, white patchwork backgrounds, because it's all going to be from my scrap fabric from embroidery kits. We'll see, but that's what my head wants to do. I've started sewing it together a little bit, and you know, we have like little itty bitty strips that, you know, from the end of bolts and that sort of thing, and all that I just want to sew together. Sew it into new fabric and turn it into quilts. All right. Last triangle, and then I think we're actually going to call it for the night a little early. Although, yeah, you know what? I think we might do that still. So, yeah. Then I can draw a little bit more tonight. I'm working on the next embroidery kits drawings. And yeah, and then maybe we'll call it a little early tomorrow as well, just because John's dad's going to be here. And then again on Friday, I won't be here. So another goofy week for us here. But next week, Next week I don't think I have anything. So next week I might be here the actual full week, and it's been a little while for that. Ugh. The week before Christmas, which is great because next week we'll be working on the embroidery of the month, which is our let it snow sleigh ride feller. So this is next week's project, so that'll be good. That'll probably take the whole week. So it'll be good that I'm not missing days here next week. Oh, thanks, Jill. Oh, you also use the dog brush on the yarn pom-poms to make it look like fur. I definitely do that. I've been making pom-poms. I haven't done any this year, but I've been making pom-poms out of my extra embroidery floss, which takes forever. It takes forever to wind enough floss on, but if you got enough scraps, then it's great. And I use I think I have a round brush that I don't really use for anything else, and I've been brushing it out with that. A dog brush makes sense for yarn. I like that idea. I wonder if maybe the round brush that I have will work for yarn too. But I definitely want to give that yarn a try. I think that'd be fun. Super fun for turkey work. Use a bigger needle. The trick will be getting it through the fabric. Big fat yarn. But I want to give that a try. That sounds fun. Ooh, I like this color. There, it doesn't really look like we repeated colors. It looks like we kind of had a whole plan here. It's fine that we repeated colors, but it looks like they're fine. They're not called out here, these two, I don't think. I don't think I need any more. There we go. Cute. All right, so I'm going to weave in that end here, and I think we'll call it there for the evening. Earlier than usual, so sorry about that. But I'm getting some more work done tonight, getting some drawings done that I'm excited to share. We'll be sharing them next month already. It's just a couple weeks away. Here we go. And then tomorrow we will do the letter V's. Oh, I got little fuzzles here. Oh, let's just trim that. I don't need that extra little bit there. Boop. All right, so tomorrow we'll do the V's, and I think that will actually go pretty quick as well. So for that, we are going to do that woven. I think it's called a woven backstitch, but it's very similar to the whipped backstitch that we did on the unicorn last week, where you do a backstitch first, and the whipped backstitch you go around and around with a whole nother piece of thread around through those back stitches underneath the stitches. And this is similar, but instead of going around, you go back and you snake back and forth through them, and then you take another one and go snake the opposite direction. So I like the whole snaky connection to it. So I do like that. Amy says that she just posted the Shaban Dama with floss with the Nishiki Ito in the PF Crafters group. So that's that sparkle metallic. I guess it's also called the Shaban Dama thread. So I'll take a look at that too. But Amy, if you guys are in the Penguin and Fish Crafters group, check that out for sure, because that's been really fun to work with the metallics. So this is the Nishiki Ito, and this is that sparkle metallic, or the Shaban Dama. Cool. All right, you guys. I think we'll call it there for the evening. All right. So thank you guys again for hanging out with me here tonight. And that flash sale is going on till 11:59 Central Time here, and that is 40% off our small, our 4-inch embroidery kits. So those are the ones that are this size, like our Alpenglow size here. like these guys, and those are all 40% off through the evening here. So check that out. And yeah, if you order in the next 15 minutes or so, I will throw in a mystery gift to that too. So awesome, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll finish up this little viper. All right, have a lovely evening. Good night.